Hi guys, this will be a reading that's just for general. It's for everybody, anybody who's guided to click on it. If it resonates, then the message is for you. If it doesn't, it's not for you. So yeah, doesn't have a date, it's timeless, it's just for when you see it. And if you've clicked, there's probably going to be a message for you. So I'm going to pull Goddess cards first. That's these. They're already jumping. We have patterns, death, and magic. Okay, these are the Goddess cards. Just repeating because everybody keeps asking me. I'll read them at the end. And I'm going to use the Royal Dark Tarot deck and see what messages we get. I feel like this pattern cards is just speaking to me like you may keep getting into relationships or job patterns that are not serving you. So the same thing keeps happening. A tower moment keeps coming in. Things like that. And with this death and magic here, I feel like it's a Scorpio card with the death and rebirth here. You know, transformation, needing change from these old patterns here. The first card out is the Nine of Wands. So I feel like if this is going to resonate with you, you've probably been going through some changes after living a life of repeated patterns, and you're questioning, will this keep happening? Will I find love? Will it happen again? Because with the Nine of Wands here, it's like at the end of the battle, you need a rest, but you're not going to give up just yet, but your guards are coming up to, well, this just isn't right. It isn't serving me anymore. I need to change that part of me. Those patterns need to die. That's what the death is about here. You know, you need to change these patterns. You need to put an end to it. You know, not block your heart chakra here with the Nine of Wands. You're ready to fight. Look, sword still in hand. So you want this love or you want this career change. But, you know, at the moment, you've been going through these patterns that are just not serving your highest good. Maybe you've heard the calling, you know, that you should be in a different type of job or a different relationship. Or you want a relationship to work out differently this time. So you're now putting changes and looking at the pattern here. You know, you could feel like blocked, you know, on job or relationship front with the Nine of Wands. And that being because you're still repeating these patterns. But, you know, a tower moment has probably come in to help push you forward. You know, people see a tower moment as destructive and bad for them, but it's not. It's bringing in positive changes that we just can't seem to make ourselves. You know, it's like asking the divine for help, but wanting help a certain way. So you think, I want help, I want love, and, you know, I want real love this time. And then a tower moment comes in and your relationship ends and you think, well, this isn't what I wanted. So why, as, you know, my relationship ended when what I wanted was love? And maybe you find out this person is cheating on you or things like that. So we have Ten of Swords, Knight of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant, sorry, the Hanged Man. Oh yeah, and the Hierophant here. Yeah, so, you know, this tower moment comes in and you are just like, this is not what I wanted. This is the opposite of what I wanted. So why has this tower moment come in? I just wanted somebody to love me this time. That's the divine stepping in saying, well, you wanted real love and this, what's happening right now, I don't want for you. It's not real love. This person is doing you wrong, you need to find out. So it's sort of like, I guess you could say be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. But you don't want to be wasting so much time. So then with the Tower moment, we see the Hanged Man and the Hierophant. We're gaining enlightenment. We'll learn something from this Tower moment about ourselves, or we should take that opportunity to learn about ourselves here. Look deeper into the situation, gain a new perspective, and realize that maybe this wasn't as stable as you thought it was. Maybe you felt stuck in a relationship and or a job because, you know, you share a house with them. So you feel like, well, you know, this is stability here actually blocking me because I'm scared, fear here with the Ten of Swords, you know, fear of, you know, the worst possible thing happening to you, which holds you back. So then the Tower moment comes in and takes that, you know, because you ask for divine help. But you're just thinking, well, I didn't want it this way. But you'll see with a Tower will come huge enlightenment, huge changes in your life if you do the work and look within. Don't look outwards for happiness first. Look within. You know, we look at this Ten of Swords as the worst possible thing and worst possible hurt that's happening to us. It's taken away our stability. Somebody's blocked us here. But what that means is, you know, you now get this opportunity to rebuild your tower. And the Ten of Swords is about not being deterred from challenges. So if you're going through these challenges times, you know, don't be deterred. You know, this is telling you that the challenging times are now over with the Ten of Swords. That's what the Ten of Swords is about. The tens are about endings. If you look at this picture, it's really well displayed here that the challenging times are over. It's like the enemy's defeated here. So although you feel like, you know, you've been struggling, these challenging times are over. Don't give up here. You know, there's still some way to go, but don't give up. What you want is coming. So if you're feeling like giving up, you know, these changes could just be around the corner. We have the Knight of Wands next, and I feel like there's changes coming in fast here. You know, with this being a Wands card here, if somebody has blocked communication with you, I would say that that's about to thaw. You know, they're about to warm up, sort of thing. Or if you've been struggling looking for a job, because we have the Four of Pentacles, and, you know, it could be saying, you know, spend and save wisely here. It's something that you feel you're lacking. It's just about to change, so hang in there. The Hanged Man. So yeah, so the change is coming, the enlightenment's coming. You're going to now get that hindsight. You're going to now see from the other side, from a different perspective here, a different angle. The Hierophant. So, you know, this has been challenging. Look, it's like she almost had to learn here from this dragon, but she couldn't fight it the normal way. She had to study. She had to learn. She had to learn about herself here. You know, she had, look at all this work she had to do to overcome this dragon. So it probably was a very difficult lesson with these cards, because either like money's been tight, relationships have been bad, both. You know, you could be facing all these challenges in life here, and you're wondering, Why do I keep coming up against these same old patterns here? Because there's something here for you to learn. You know, let go of that old way of thinking. Let go of, you know, old patterns here that aren't serving you. The Knave of Pentacles. So that's the Page of Pentacles. Again, about learning new things here. You know, maybe just starting over again and just learning about yourself before anything else. Learning what you actually want, what will actually make you happy. So you could be on this path now. Like, right, finally, I get it. I know what I want. After coming through all these things, I've learned about me and I know what I want. So the Page of Pentacles is a seed that's been planted, an idea that's been planted. So now you can grow. Now you get growth with this learning. You could just be, because you could be, you know, you could be 40 years old and you've lived these patterns, you know, most of your life. And now you're changing them. So it's like going back to square one. It's like you could feel like, oh, I've gone all the way back. I've taken a step back. But it's not a step back. It's a step in the right direction. It's probably the first step onto your path here. So it could be like you're stuck in your marriage or with the Hierophant here. And you had to find, you wasn't happy with it, but you went along with it because money was tight. Something like that. You know, but then the Tower moment comes in and you find out they've betrayed you. They've been doing other things with this Knight of Wands energy. You know? So it's sort of like brought your whole world crashing down. But you could have been before this manifesting change. This death and rebirth and this magic here going on. So it's like before you was aware of that you was actually co-creating with the universe. Six of Swords. So then you get to move forward. You could even get to move house if that's what you wanted. You get to move job if that's what you wanted. You start thinking more positively. It's sort of this journey coming out again in this video. You know, you needed to fight for yourself here. You know, maybe you wanted to change job, but you were scared because, you know, you have bills to pay. You have rent to pay or whatever. Like everybody else, you have food to buy. So how could you possibly maybe go and study something else here? But I feel like you shouldn't let anything hold you back. These Tower moments come in to give you an opportunity to change these patterns that we've built up over time, to get onto the right path, to get onto your life purpose here with the Hierophant and the Hanged Man. Probably I'm doing this April 28th, and there's a new moon coming up 4th of May. So that's a great opportunity to, you know, start a new career here, because it's a new moon in Taurus, and the Hierophant here being Taurus, the Page of Pentacles. Maybe you want to start learning something new for a job. So the only thing that's holding you back here is yourself. So if you keep holding yourself back, but you're asking your angels for help, what will happen is, maybe you'll lose your job and you're like, this is all I needed. Why did this happen? Well, you wanted, you know, to get into something more satisfying. So you asked your angels for help and they came in and helped you. Rather than letting fear take over about, how am I supposed to pay the bills? How am I supposed to eat? View it as an opportunity that you will be provided for. There is enough in this universe for everybody to eat. You know? Don't look at it from lack. Approach it from a new way of thinking, a new perspective with the Hangman and the Six of Swords. Don't block yourself with the Nine of Wands. Approach it from a new way of thinking. All right, now I have an opportunity to go back and study or go into a new job, train for a new job that I actually want to be in, or what's actually my life purpose. And then you'll get the positive movement forward with the Six of Swords here. It could be same for love. I'm just giving both sides, whether it's career or love. Does seem like a lot of learning here. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Be persistent. Be assertive. Keep pushing forward. Don't argue with yourself about I need to pay the bills. Or you could be arguing with a partner here, like they could be arguing with you or you arguing with them, like, no, I really want to be with you. And they're being quite persistent here. Or if you want to get back together with a partner, you have to learn these lessons about making yourself happy first. Then we get this forward movement. Then we get these positive changes. Then you can look at this differently. You see how she's, still being persistent. She doesn't give up here. It's not about like giving up with the Nine of Wands. Maybe you're taking a rest. Maybe you've had your Tower moment. That's why I started with a Tower. This is like, after the Tower it feels. Learning that, I'm repeating the same patterns in life. Do I want to just keep doing these patterns till I, have no time left? Or do I want to change that? And the only way to do that is to be persistent, be assertive with the Seven of Wands here. If you want to learn something new, now's a great opportunity, it's telling you. So this is whenever you see this video, you'll have seen it at a certain time for you. If it resonates here. So, yeah. Oh, it flipped all the way around. The Moon. Yeah, and it flipped all the way around. Let go of fears. That's the only thing holding you back here, fear. Don't let that fear creep in, like I said. Oh, well, I don't have the training for that job, or that person, I'm not good enough. Don't let those sort of fears creep in. Work on your self-esteem if it's a relationship issue. Work on loving yourself first so you know what you deserve and what you'll accept. And I was speaking about the moon, it being a very positive time for the changes, these new moons. So don't let fear hold you back here. So let's read the Goddess cards. Patterns, number 12. Have you noticed patterns in your life that lead to positive experiences? Developing positive habits introduces new patterns into the fabric of reality and will support your dreams as they take form in the material world. It takes awareness and discipline to make this happen. But you can do it. It's time to allow the experience of new happiness. If you do, the Celtic goddess of paths and patterns will show you a new way to your dreams. All manners of miracles are possible. Now is also the time to build bridges across any divides with others that have temporarily separated you. Your path is clear. The way will be shown as you make new choices for your life with the goddess. She's here to guide you to your happiness. The alignment message. Familiar patterns show up when you fall asleep at the wheel of your life, or when you expect things to be a certain way out of habit. Whatever conditions are reoccurring for you right now, you are being invited to see them as an opportunity to move beyond limits of your expected or disappointment or habitual behavior. If you do what you have always done, then you can expect the same patterns to continue. If you don't want to repeat a lesson or find yourself back on the same path with the same people, same conditions, and same results, then you must choose to think, do, and be different. The Goddess of Ways offers this alignment task. Make a commitment to change your way and choose to allow for new paths to be explored. It's time to take a look at your need to always wonder if the other shoe will drop and how you remain in familiar territory. Although you're not content, the goddess will show you the way out. You just need to want to follow her. Okay, 37, Death and Magic. Really does feel like the Scorpio transformation card here. So don't freak out about the word death. Consider your life a magical gift and your experience of it a beautiful opportunity to leave the world a better place. You give that gift back when death comes and ends your time on this plane. Experiences, relationships, projects, and even long cherished dreams are all subject to the nature's law of death and magic. Now is the time for you to let certain parts of your life die and recognize this process as something to celebrate as well as mourn. Let go with love and gratitude. Leave your fears behind. For in death there is a great magic, as nothing can ever truly be destroyed. From the ashes of the old, a new life and new dreams will come to be. Face this time of dying and death with love and courage. Be willing to be empty. Soon the goddess will fill you up with magic and a new world will be born for you. This is her gift for you when you surrender your resistance and allowing things to be as they are. Alignment message. Magic is everywhere, in all aspects of life, including death and dying and decay, and what is dark and hidden deep within our very natures. Yet in our modern culture, we spend so much time denying and concocting ways to avoid death, refusing to allow nature to be true. We've lost so much wisdom as a result. You're being invited to address the areas of your life that no longer serve and that need to die, without a promise of what will take its place. Do you need to walk away from someone or a way of behaviour or thinking? Like a caterpillar who has no idea how to be a butterfly, you must surrender the process to the metamorphosis. You must make room for the miracle while at the same time not demanding certainty. The miracle of death, the goddess offers you the alignment task of self-inquiry. What death are you resisting right now? What darkness do you need to bring to awareness? How has fear ruled your choices? Who could you be if you had the courage to look at life on life's terms? Your magic is so much stronger when you think. You can do this. Your dreams depend on it. The goddess will be with you every step of the way. So yeah, it's definitely about letting go of things that are not serving you. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. It's time to let those old ways go without a fear of, well, if I let go of, being really needy in a relationship, or if I let go of being overprotective and over, working, how will I pay the bills? Or why would this person love me if I don't do everything for them? Letting go of those ways of thinking and being and doing is what's going on here, I feel, is what the transformation is that's needed at the moment. If you see this message, if it resonates with you. Good luck, guys.